Hi, Zizaran here with another video. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Awakener Kill Event. I just realized I hadn't made a YouTube video about it, and it's sort of the event that I've been working hard on. So I wanted to make a quick video about it. If you don't know what it is, we're going to play the video with me and Chris Wilson here now at the start to give you some more clarity on it.
Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding Gear Games.
And I'm Zizaran, one of the community streamers.
So I was chatting with Zizaran a few weeks ago before we announced December's 3.90 expansion, Conquerors of the Atlas, and he had a pretty cool idea.
Hey Chris, wouldn't it be really cool if we had a huge boss kill race this December?
Well, conveniently, we've got a huge boss coming out this December in Conquerors of the Atlas. He's called the Awakener, and he's the hardest of the Conquerors to get to.
And wouldn't it be even cooler if this race had $30,000 worth of prizes?
That's a lot more prizes than we've ever given out in a Path of Exile event before. So, working with Ziz, we came up with a cool competition. Basically, if you can kill the Awakener in hardcore solo self-found mode with a fully watchstoned Atlas, that's 4 watchstones in every region, upgrading all the maps to red and the difficulty an insane amount, then you're in to win some cool prizes.
And if you're not able to be one of the first people to kill him in hardcore solo self-found mode on the hardest difficulty, don't worry. There's still going to be amazing prizes that you can win just by being able to kill him.
So we're putting together a webpage, pathofexile.com/awakenerkill, which has all the information about the event, when it runs from and to, all the prize structure and fine details, but it's also going to have links to 2 ladders. One of them tracks the order that people managed to kill the Awakener, and the other one includes details of how many times each person killed it, so it's really easy to track your standings.
So this December, make sure you tune in on Twitch to check out all our community members. And on top of that, Method is also going to be casting the event, so there will be a lot of stuff to watch this December.
Well, Ziz, thank you so much for your help arranging this event. It's been really cool.
Thank you for making this game.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, man. And thank you very much for playing it. We'll see you in Rayclast in a few weeks. So, as you heard, and the website kind of makes it sound like it's directing my money. I want to be very transparent that this is somebody that reached out to me and said hey, Ziz, you used a shit ton of money on community events and I want to help with that. I think I've used at least over $10,000 on my own on community events like the Shaper Kill and in the form of rewards and purchasing the private leagues are obviously fairly expensive as well. But yeah, they said they liked that, so they wanted to give me $30,000, and they said I can keep as much as I want and use as much as I want on the event. So I've chosen to use all of the $30,000 on the event. And again, if you're wondering why I chose hardcore SSF, it's because I feel in either of the trade leagues were never an option. Both softcore or hardcore trade league would always end up being more of a popularity contest, and not so much about who is actually good and can do it themselves. It would just be especially for streamers, a lot of whether people do this often or not, when there's so much money on the line, there would definitely be people working together and funneling stuff to one person. So again, not a big fan of that. I wanted this to be something individually done. This is sort of the event that I'm making with the money that I got the opportunity to use on this. So I prefer hardcore. I think it's more exciting. I think it's more exciting from a viewer point of view as well. I feel in softcore, things are just sort of inevitable. But thankfully, I've seen incredibly positive feedback on the Awakener Kill event. I honestly thought there would be a lot of people that would be way more upset that there isn't something super inclusive for softcore. But most people seem to think it's going to be a really exciting event. So obviously, I'm very happy to hear that. I do actually think that I will try to set up some softcore events, especially more private leagues and stuff in the future. There are obviously a lot of people that don't want to play hardcore. So we will try to do some more inclusive stuff in the future, and I do want to do more events. But obviously, everyone is welcome to join this. You don't have to be a streamer. You don't have to regularly play hardcore. This is open for everybody. You just need to play on hardcore solo self-found and do the Awakener on the hardest difficulty. And Grinding Gear Games as well is putting up $23,750 worth of microtransactions. We talked about it a lot, and I especially wanted us to do this as something that isn't just for people that are the first or second or third to kill it. I wanted this to be something that's even if they're the 100th person to be able to kill it,
they have a great chance to win these MTXs. So as you see on the website here, this entire big list of MTXs, 20 people will win all of that. So that's $1,187.50 of value per person that wins. So you basically get like just a shit ton of armor sets. So that's really cool. And then, you know, we have like first place is $8,000. That's the first person to kill the Awakener in a fully Watchstone Atlas. We don't really know fully what to do and how to do everything like that yet, and what entails to like spawn everything, but we'll figure that out. That's part of the excitement and why I wanted this as like at the league start. Second place is $4,000. Third place is $2,000. And then fourth, including to the 15th place, is $500. Then I wanted to like spread it out and not just do the Awakener as well. So we have first Aziri kill. This is regular Aziri, but also it's only in the Apex of Sacrifice. You cannot do Temple. Temple Aziri does not count. It's $500. Uber Aziri, $2,000. Then you have both the Shaper and Elder is $1,000. And then you have a Uber Elder being $2,000 for the first one. To make something like last and go for a little bit longer, we also have the Deepest Delver be $4,000. And this is 1 month, and you can see on the website as well exactly when like the Deepest Delver is calculated. And there's some disclaimers at the bottom as well. One of them in particular being Grinding Gear employees and Zizaran are not eligible for prices. This is something me and Chris talked about a little bit. He asked me if I wanted something to like, for them to say, hey, this didn't have any inside information on this. Like all I asked and talked about was they told me that there was a boss ahead of time, so that, you know, there was a good reason for us to do this event on this league. And then they gave me like a estimate on saying that, you know, it's probably gonna take players anything from like 3 to 5, maybe 6 days to kill the Awakener, but obviously it's hard to gouge, and the community usually exceeds expectations we saw with Delve and other kills as well. So that's all the inside information that I have, but I figure that regardless of anything and regardless of what I say or any of your games say, there would always be people tinfoiling and being worried that I did have inside information. So instead of trying to win back the money that we're putting up, I have opted in for just being ineligible to win prizes. So if I get the first kill, that means that whoever gets it second gets the $8,000 basically. So I've opted out of the money. I just figured it was less of a headache. We might change that in the future depending on community reaction and stuff like that. But I do want to run more events like this, and it's obviously something I really enjoy racing for as well. So we'll see. But currently I'm just racing for the fun of it and just because I generally enjoy racing. Now, for the cash prices, I will be paying this out on PayPal, so you need to have PayPal or a friend that has PayPal so I can send it to you that way, or you will not get any money. So that's part of the rules. As far as the MTX, that's actually eligible even on console. So if you're playing on console, you can actually kill the Awakener on Hardcore Soul Self-Found on the hardest difficulty, and then you're actually part of the draw to win the MTX. But you cannot win the cash prices if you are playing on console, sadly. It was very complicated to do, so sorry about that. Now, GGG is helping like detect account sharing and stuff like that as well, so make sure you don't do that. There's a few different ways that they are detecting that. Method is going to be casting the event, doing a 24/7 channel. We're going to have casters like looking at different streamers, keeping on top of who's like close, any like notable finds, and generally trying to have an entertaining stream around this. This is the first time that we're doing anything like this, so hopefully it goes really well. Obviously it's going to be interesting. It's like I said, first time, right? So hopefully it goes off without a hitch. And if you do have any feedback during or after, feel free to let us know as well, and we'll try to make it better if this is something we continue doing in the future. Now, again, if you want to watch more of the race, you can watch it on the Method channel, like I said, and I will also be streaming it pretty much all the time. On a side note, I'm doing a huge giveaway in December. I'm calling it Xismas. For those of you who are new to my channel, or not even on Twitch, what I do every December is I stream a shit ton of hours. Part of that is because a lot of people don't have anywhere to be every December, and being alone on the Christmas season can be really hard for people. So if you don't have anywhere to be, you don't have anyone to talk to, Discord and Twitter DMs are always open from me. So if you need someone to talk to, you can message me there. Or my stream is mostly, hopefully, always going to be online. So if you do need something to watch in a community to spend time with, we will be there for you. So you're not alone this Christmas at all. On top of that, I'm doing a big giveaway. And I've reached out to basically every company or every like game developer that I've ever worked with and asked if anyone wanted to be in on this. And we're getting some really cool prizes. Grinding Gear Games is giving out MTX. I will be buying, I haven't fully decided, but probably around $1,000 or $1,500 of my own money that I'll be putting into supporter packs and giving that out to you guys. It's easier to give out than just money. And several other companies, like for example MSI, were really excited, so excited that they're giving a full desktop computer, which we're probably going to be giving away on the 24th or the 25th. All of this is going to be really easy to find out when the next giveaway is. I'll be posting about that on Twitter. Make sure you follow me there as well. And if you're wondering what do you have to do to be able to win anything in this giveaway, do you have to follow a Gleam giveaway? Do you have to follow or sub on Twitch? Do you have to follow on YouTube or Twitter? No, none of those. All you have to do is just be there in the Twitch channel when the giveaway is drawn, and then we'll do some sort of like active check to make sure it's a human, and there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. So don't even have to be followed. But hopefully we'll have a lot of cool stuff this December, and it'll all be announced and easy to see on Twitter. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and try to die less than I do.